I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die.
So that's how we're popping it off. All right. Hey, hi, everyone.
Oh, I forgot you said we were recording.
Yeah. Hey, everyone. Welcome. Wow, that could have been like the most generic. Hey, everyone. Welcome to SodaCast, our first ever podcast. Isn't that? It's such a fucking clever name, isn't it?
Very, very, very clever. I appreciated it. I laughed my ass off when I heard it.
Yeah, you just did. Wow. Good job. All right, so...
Who the fuck just messaged me on Discord?
Dude,
fuck off.
Sorry. Well, you're the one that spammed me like 27 times.
Excuse you, only,
As he counts them. 12, 17.
16.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway. We realized that, you guys might be watching SodaCakes and enjoying your time, but you might not actually know who the hell we are.
So we're gonna like kind of do the first one. The first podcast we're gonna do is gonna be like a awkward first date. All right.
Awkward first.
Because you get to know a little bit about us, what we are, who we are, what you plan.
What am I?
What we plan to do with the channel? Because I don't know if you guys know or anything. You know? No, you don't.
All right, so
you want to start us off there?
I was just about to ask you if you wanted to do that because I don't know what to say.
You beautiful boy. That's why it's first date, man. No one knows what to say on the first date.
You're right. That is kind of how they go. So I guess what do we want to talk about? Like, we should have had like a little script.
We literally no podcasts aren't scripted, dude.
But like we should have had like a little list of things that we wanted to talk about. Like,
all right. Well, we could start with.
My name's Jacob. I'm 22. Like long walks on the beach, just so I can catch all the Pokemon in Pokemon Go.
Oh yeah, you've been playing that a lot, haven't you? You guys.
Yeah, I kind of. So I got into Pokemon Go when it first came out, but I dropped it not too shortly long after, just because it was just like I didn't have the time. Plus, like I just didn't really like. Not that I didn't care. I always thought like catching the Pokemon was like really cool, but like. I didn't have like people to go out and play with, and then like my roommate didn't even have like a phone at the time, so it was just like, yeah, I'm not just gonna go deal with this by myself. But now he's got a phone again, and then like so I play with him and like some of our other friends in the area.
Yeah, but like you guys, your roommate, and like a few others have been going out a lot recently.
Well, I mean, like there's like a gym right by my house that we'll just go like take the works to every once in a while. But other than that, nothing too fancy. We went out one night because I had like a bunch of lures that I could put out. So we went to this place over near downtown that has like 4 lures right in 4 little Pokestops right in an area, and we just sat there and like. I put up 4 lures and we just kind of chilled and hung out, but it was really fucking cold. So after like 30 minutes, we went home.
I remember when it first came out, I was like hugely into it. Like I'd be like, "Hey mom, I'm taking the dog out," and she'd be like, "What? You're actually exercising?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going to catch some Pokemon." She's like, "You fucking nerd." Okay, have fun. I was like, "Cool." So I'd go out for like a few hours walking the dog, and it was good. The dog got exercise. I'd catch a few Pokemons and shit. It was
yeah.
But now it's like I just haven't played it because I'm just super busy. Haven't I don't really have anyone to go play it with, so no point.
Well,
really.
Whenever you come back and visit, give it a reinstall and play someone.
Hell to the yeah, dude.
Plus, especially if you come down for like, I don't know, are you coming down for AZ this year?
I'm hoping to.
Gotcha. We could definitely play it downtown. Has a ton of like really awesome places for it. So
because like I'm trying to get time off work for that. A few days at least just to come down for there, and I'm also going to try and get time off work for VidCon.
Oh, nice.
Which is in July. I don't know if you're going. Oh my god, it all just came up in one go. Sorry.
No, I will not be. This has been so far this past couple months have been a little rough on me.
Yeah.
Money wise, so I'm trying to just do more saving and whatnot. So.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
Tell me, Mr. Jacob, Mr. used to be Blue Boy. but not anymore because your hair.
Is this in reference to my hair?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, you dyed your hair.
It wasn't like. Yeah, my hair. It still has a little streak in it, but it's not really blue. It's just kind of blonde.
Yeah, blonde? I thought you were brunette. For like.
Like the streak of my hair that got bleached is still blonde.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Well, it's really just that I like haven't dyed it back to match my regular hair color, and then eventually I can just like cut it out once it's long enough. I haven't actually cut my hair in a really long time. It's crazy long right now.
Is it looking like your profile picture right now, where it's just kind of like a mane, untamed mane?
No, it still gets like that every once in a while, but it's not too bad. I keep it brushed down most of the time.
Yeah.
So
what were we talking about before this?
It's a great question. We were talking about Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
We were talking about just like random shit in general. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was something about VidCon or AZ.
Oh yeah, you're going to VidCon or AZ.
That well, we lost it. All right. Next on to the topic number 2. Hopping on this Segway train over to self-expression. You have tattoos, right? We both have tattoos.
Yeah,
well,
I have 7 tattoos.
7. I forgot. I know you have Stitch, right?
Yeah, so I have this little on my right arm. I have this little Stitch playing a ukulele. Then I never got colored in. It's just the outline. But yeah, I like that one. And then I have my ambergram tattoo on my forearm. Semicolon on my wrist. And then on my legs.
Okay, I'll let you continue. Sorry.
Oh, and then on my legs, I have a Magic the Gathering tattoo. I have Draco Malfoy's wand on the outside of my leg, and then I have an arrow on the other one. I totally forgot. Is that all? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and then on my back, I have the breast cancer ribbon from my mom.
Right. So I was just about to ask. You partially answered it. If they have any meaning, because I know you love Lilo. You love Stitch.
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch is really great. So Lilo in Hawaiian means lost, and Stitch kind of like brings brings her into her own being, and like lets her know that it's okay to be weird and like the things that she likes. And so growing up as a kid, that was like a really cool message because I was like the weird kid. So
aren't we all the weird kids?
Everybody, for the most part, has that feeling to some degree, and so that's always stuck with me a lot. So that's why I ended up getting Stitch, and then I play music, so having him play a little ukulele is just a nice little addition.
A ukulele.
Yeah, the semicolon tattoo, most people know about Project Semicolon, so I don't really have to go into that too much. Magic the Gathering tattoo was just kind of like the first tattoo I really got where I was just like, I just want a tattoo, and I don't know what to get, but I like Magic the Gathering, so I got them. I got the 5 mana symbols in order from like my favorite to least favorite. So that was cool. Breast cancer ribbon, like I said, for my mom. She had breast cancer way back in the day when I was a wee bad, but she's still going strong.
Does she still have it, or did she recover
No. She recovered. Okay. It's been like, I want to say like 17 years, but I could be wrong. I'd have to get an exact number from her. Draco's wand is like, a lot of people ask me why I got that one in particular. Well, Draco is one of my favorite characters, even though a lot of people are just like, hey, he's just a little spoiled shit.
He's a little shit. Like, hey, they get punched by Hermione.
But I like his character development a lot throughout the series, and
well, yeah, like near the end, right? He didn't want.
I don't know if we want to go into spoilers for Harry Potter right now.
Who hasn't seen fucking Harry Potter? I swear to God.
I feel that, but like,
I'll Avada Kedavra you. Whoever.
You can't just spoil what you were about to spoil in case someone hasn't.
I guess. You're good to cut me off there. Thanks for that.
So, yeah, but I really like him, as well as I took... So if you ever go to like the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal Studios,
oh my God, dude! I so want to. Like that's.
I've been there. It was great. It was phenomenal.
Hold up. First off, fuck you. For
I think I actually went before I even knew you.
I wouldn't be surprised. I didn't even know it was around.
We haven't really. I would say we haven't really known each other that long.
I mean, we've known each other.
I guess we're going on 5 years now.
5? I thought. Yeah. I guess
my senior year. So yeah,
it's been 5 years. Damn, dude.
So yeah, it's been a while, but I definitely am pretty sure I went before. Maybe not though. I don't know. But so went there, and they have these like personality quizzes that you can take to see which wand you should purchase from Ollivanders. And the one I got was Draco's wand. I didn't end up buying that one, though. And then they were also like, well, there's also this way you can do it where you just pick an important date to you. So I was like, well, I don't really have any important dates necessarily. So I put 2 down. I put my birthday, and I put the day I graduated high school.
Yeah.
And so for my birthday, it was also Draco's. And
dude, the wand chooses its owner, man.
Yeah, so like that's a big reason too. But I ended up the one for my graduation date was this really cool one that has like a snake head on it. And I ended up going with that. They claim that it's by lore wise, it's the wand that I can't. His name just totally slipped out of my head.
It's a Death Eater, right? It's a Death Eater.
No. He's the guy. He's the big guy who tells Harry he's a wizard.
Hagrid.
Hagrid. There we go.
You're a wizard, Jacob.
They say that it's his wand before he got his like taken, and now he just uses the umbrella.
That's actually cool. I didn't know that. That's awesome.
But yeah, so I had those, and then the arrow is just kind of like the typical reason for having an arrow of just like, sometimes in order to go forward in life, things have to pull you back a little bit.
See, I didn't know that. You're teaching me some wisdoms here, dude.
Oh, and then I have the arrow pointing towards the ground as like a reminder to keep myself grounded.
All right, you're going like philosophical in your tattoos. That's that.
Hey man, you asked. And then I have another one. If you've ever seen Now You See Me, or not? Yeah, is that what it's called?
Now You See Me, the magic movie.
That's the magic movie, right? Yeah. The second one,
Dave Franco.
The second one,
and
I think so.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah. In the second movie, there's this scene at the beginning where they show this card that says thief on it, and then it flips over, and in an ambergram it shows the word saint. And I got that tattooed on my forearm.
I remember you showing me that one. Where it's, yeah.
So, like, when I look at it, I see saint, but when other people look at it, they see thief.
That's really cool, actually.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's probably the tattoo I get complimented on the most. That and my magic tattoo gets a lot of compliments because I pretty much exclusively wear shorts, so everybody gets to see it on the back of my leg.
You're that one guy that always wears shorts, aren't you?
Yeah, I look like a fucking idiot half the time. Like, I'll be wearing, like, shorts with, like, a long sleeve shirt and a hoodie.
Don't worry, dude. That's me every day.
Pants are so uncomfortable and so restricting.
Yeah,
and, like,
dude.
Basketball shorts are super comfortable and, like,
they're free.
I never have to worry about, like, stretching too far and tearing my fucking pants or anything.
That's why.
And, like, my thighs don't get really hot because they're not, like, trapped without being able to maneuver at all.
People like I work at the airport and I wear shorts every day, like little basketball shorts. I have like 3 pairs or something, and all my coworkers are like, "Why the fuck are you wearing shorts? It's cold outside." I'm like, nice.
Yeah, like I deliver food right now. Like that's just like my current job while I'm kind of between jobs, and people look at me like I'm crazy when they're like, "Well, I ordered food because I didn't want to go out in the. You delivered it in shorts," and it's like, yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't get cold from my waist down. I don't know.
Yeah, my legs do get cold, but it has to be like below freezing in order for my legs to get really cold.
Yeah. Well,
the other night I went for a walk and it was like 20 degrees outside and I could feel it in my like bones.
I feel it in my bones.
We're about to get caught.
Yeah, we're that good at singing. We sound exactly like the song.
Imagine Dragons.
Yeah. Oh man, Imagine Dragons.
What about Dungeons?
And Dragons? Whoa. Dude.
I guess that's another thing we could talk about. I'm a super nerd and I love Dungeons and Dragons.
You play like 3 times a week, right?
Whoops, I forgot I don't have push to talk on. It's such a habit. So I play in a campaign. I'm a player on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then every other Friday. Well, I play on Fridays but I have 2 different campaigns and they alternate Fridays that I'm the dungeon master for. So
or DM, if you will.
Or game master if you use that term instead. Some people do that.
Can I slide into your DM?
Anyone, feel free to slide into my DMs whenever you'd like.
Cool.
I am Pringle who's ready to mingle.
I'll master your dungeon.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have a tattoo as well.
Yeah. I got it.
And I fucking adore it. It looks so good.
Really? You actually?
I think it's amazing. I'm jealous.
Yeah, it's first one. It's on my right forearm, and it's just like it's a Zelda piece, but it's got some watercolor splashes to match the Triforce. So on the Triforce, it's red on top, green on the bottom right, blue on the bottom left, and that's kind of how the splashes are splashed on there. Yeah. No, when I was getting it, the artist, I could say his Instagram so you guys can follow him. He's a great guy. His name is Liam Noy. I don't know if he cares if I fucking put his name out, but he works in Vancouver. Yeah, that's his Instagram name. It's just Liam Noy, 2 L's, LLIAMNOY. He works in Vancouver at The Fall. Feel free to check him out. He's pretty good. When I was getting it, he was like, "Wow, this is your first tattoo, right?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "This is pretty fucking big for your first tattoo." I was like, "Shit, now you're making me second guess what I want, man."
Yeah, my first tattoo is pretty small. It was the breast cancer ribbon that I got on my shoulder blade. Nothing too big. I got it I think I got it on graduation day actually.
Oh shit, really? That soon?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I graduated and then that night I went to go get it. My sister paid for it.
Okay, I was about to ask. I know your sister paid for one of your tattoos. I just didn't know which one.
God, both of my two of my 3 sisters, the 2 that I'm much closer to, they have, I want to say 11 and 13 tattoos.
Oh, sorry to interrupt.
So,
but God bless your mom, dude. Not laughing at her or anything, but just her on Twitter and kind of supporting this whole thing. What?
Yeah, my mom is. I'm not necessarily embarrassed by it, but I will say every once in a while it does get to me when it's just it's sometimes it's more like a cringy factor sometimes.
Yeah, I can. I
appreciate that. I super appreciate how supportive she is of everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to want to do stuff like this and to really want to give it your all when some people are just like, oh, that's stupid. Why would you want to do that?
Yeah.
Or you'll never, you're wasting your time. You should just do this instead, or stuff like that. And it's great how supportive she is. And I mean, I know that it's just because she would want the same thing if she would ever be like, oh, I want to do this. She wouldn't want all of us to be like, Mom, you're an idiot. Don't do that. We would want her to be like, yeah, no, I hope you can do it and stuff like that. And even now, my mom and I are working on opening a business and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, I remember that. How's that going, anyways?
We got everything settled with the small business association in the area. We're currently applying for business loans and stuff like that, but they're kind of put on hold at the moment.
Oh, shit! So you're actually going? I didn't know you guys were that far into it. That's awesome.
Yeah, we got a design, logo, and everything. We're ready to go. We just need the business loan, and once we get the loan, everything gets kicked into high gear, and we start working on it.
Would you mind explaining the business, or is that kind of confidential?
Yeah, no. I mean, it's something that we kind of need to get out anyway. I mean, we're so basically. If you look at places like the Xanadu in I believe that's the DC area, Maryland area, somewhere in there. And places like the esports arenas and stuff like that. We're kind of looking at something like that, a little more local here in North Carolina, just because, a lot of people really want to excel further in the games that they play, whether it be Smash Bros. Ultimate, Dragon Ball Fighters, Street Fighter, anything like that, even games like Rocket League, Counter-Strike, Overwatch, stuff like that. People really want to be able to take their game to the next level, and around here, there's not too much to do with that. I mean, there's tournaments every, couple weeks. Maybe if you're lucky, your game gets a tournament every week. But there's nowhere for you to just go and practice. You're stuck at home playing Wi-Fi or stuff like that. So we really just want to have a nice area here, safe space for people to come in, practice the games they want to practice at the high level that they want to practice at, and be able to have fun while doing so, while also being able to potentially put some money in their pockets by us having tournaments every day.
Right.
So,
well, that'd be good too. Like having you guys host the tournaments and stuff, not really an arcade, but a place that people can practice against other people instead of like just having.
Yeah. So basically, our current goal is, you'd come in and you would be able to. There'd be PlayStations on one side, Xboxes on another side. In the far back area, there might be some PCs and stuff, and just being able to small entry fee to come in for the day and just be able to play against people that you want, say like, I mean, there's a lot of people too who, want to be able to have friends over and play games with them, but unfortunately they might not have their own place, or they might be, they might have a smaller apartment, so they can't have that many people over. But if they, wanted to all meet up there, then they could do that and they could practice and play against each other, and they don't have to worry about Wi-Fi connections being spotty, losing connection, constantly having to connect to one another. They can just sit down next to each other, plug in their controllers, their fight sticks, their etc., and just play the games that they want to play.
Right. So if they're embarrassed of their parents seeing their weeaboo friends come over, they can just come over to your game place.
Yeah. The current name we have planned is called Gamers Haven.
Hey, nice.
We haven't. The couple people that we've thrown it by to see and get like reactions from, they seem that it was a good name. So
that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have that open and ready, ideally within the next year.
I'm excited. For a small fee of $99 an hour, you too can play video games. Oh my god.
So we're looking into like potentially starting like maybe a GoFundMe or have Patreon set up where you can have like almost like a membership for like the gym. Almost. Yeah. But you could do it through like Patreon, and if you're like one of the Patreon people who pay monthly, then you can just come in whenever you want and stuff like that. While also getting some other bonus rewards and stuff. We're still all looking into it all and stuff, so we're not too sure yet, but like I said, talks are kind of on the lower end right now while we're looking for business loans and stuff. So
yeah. All right. Well, we got fucking Jesus Christ. We went into the woods, not even close to the track. On that one.
I brought up a stopwatch so that I could keep track of how long we were going. And
well, like when on the Audacity thing, it says the time, so like I know roughly how long we've been going for.
Yeah, minus the like 5-minute.
Yeah.
Wait for you're like, all right, we're gonna start the podcast. Wait a minute, I'll be right back. I need to grab water.
No, dude, I had to use the washroom, man, with my loud ass fucking jet engine toilet.
Your nuclear toilet.
Yeah, every time.
Sorry, nuclear.
Yeah. Every time I flush it, it's just like I'm like, oh my god, something's gonna break.
That's crazy.
Oh shit. The other toilet in my place, it doesn't do that. It's just this one. I don't understand why.
All right, what else should we want to talk about? Anything else? I feel like I have talked.
You have, yeah. Let me fucking share my life, even though I hide my fucking name from everyone.
Talk, dog.
Well,
Remy, sit. Remy, speak. Fuck.
I'm gonna like skip rope back onto our tattoo discussion. So I don't know about you, but I have like the next 3 or so tattoos planned out.
Planned out already?
Yeah.
Yeah, I when I first got my tattoo, I had like 6 of the designs that I was just like, I want them now. Let's go.
That's a lot of money, dude. That's expensive.
It's a lot of money, and so
cost you less. Burn it in your wallet, dude.
This year was the first year since I've turned 18 where I didn't get 2 tattoos in the year. So that was my goal, was always get like 2 a year, but unfortunately, financial circumstances said I could only get one this year.
Yeah.
So,
but I know I want to get like a very, very colorful like phoenix, I believe. That's like up in the head area. It starts off like realistic and stuff. It's like bright magentas and blues and all that. And then as it works down the body, it's going to be like, goes into more of a, what's the word? It's like a polygonal kind of geometric form. That's the word, geometric. And then as it reaches the tail feathers, it kind of just like shatters apart. And
that seems really cool.
And then I know I want a kind of a wolf thing. I just love wolves. I don't know why. I'm not a furry. Fuck off.
I know that I go with this like dog thing, but I'm not a furry.
I know I call myself a corgi, but I swear it's not a fursona. My fursona would be much cooler. I've actually like thought about making a fursuit. Not because I'm a furry.
Just so that you could go to cons as an actual corgi?
Not an actual corgi, but like, I don't know, the stuff that people do in fursuits, I feel like is extremely cringy. Like how they just like act as an animal. I mean, fucking, if you're a furry, if you consider yourself a furry, I feel like that's a bad word to call someone.
No, that's like the term for it. I don't think it's derogatory in any way.
It's like weeaboo. Like, it seems like...
That's not derogatory either.
I know.
It's an actual thing.
I just feel bad calling people that. Like, I don't know. But like, it's a form of expression. You do what really makes you happy. But it's just, to me, I don't know if I could do that in public, if you know what I'm saying.
I think if I put one of those on, I would literally explode. Not like a,
it's
not like a joke, but like I would be dying of like.
Well, that's why they have.
I would be.
They have fans in them, right?
I don't know.
No, they do. They have a fan in the head, and then.
Huh. I think I would still die of like a heat stroke within like an hour.
Were you there that one year at AZ where?
No.
What's her face? Did
No.
you hear about it?
No.
Okay, cool. I'm not gonna talk about it then. I guess I could, but it like we were at AZ, a convention in Raleigh, North Carolina, Animazement, and we were in a hotel room with this one girl. Not gonna name names, we'll call her fucking Jennifer.
I almost just like said her full name.
Don't, dude. No, don't. We'll call her Jennifer. And anyway, Jennifer, if you're watching, I'm sorry.
Jenny.
Sorry. Anyway.
I couldn't help it.
Don't be a furry, Jenny. Life is like a box of furries. That was more British.
You never know which one you're gonna get.
Oh, you never know what your persona's gonna be.
Never know which persona you're gonna get.
Anyway, Jenny.
It's like a wheel.
Jenny. She went as, I believe, Lucario. Lucario.
Yeah. That's the one she's got. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, a Lucario Fursona. But like halfway through the convention, I saw her like just walking around with like just the legs on, and then she also had like a leash on her, and someone was pulling her around. I'm like,
oh my goodness,
what are you doing? Like, that's just I feel like, again, you do what makes you happy and everything.
But like that's dangerous.
It's dangerous, and I don't know. It looks degrading. Personally.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
Again, I'm just saying, you make you what happy do.
Look, half of this is probably going to get edited out because Corgi's going to be too afraid that he's offending somebody. So
no, I'm keeping all this in, dude.
Oh,
this is gonna be too long to edit, man.
Fair.
So I don't know, but so since we're on the topic, I guess conventions.
Well, see, I was gonna segue while we're talking about the like corgi aspect, My name has Grizzly in it. Maybe we could talk about how we got our username.
All right, let's do that. How do we got our usernames?
How did you get your username?
Well, I know you got yours because you copied me, but
Did you say because I copied you?
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I did steal my username, but not from you. I stole it from. I logged into Google Docs, or I didn't log into Google Docs, so I got a random username, and it said Anonymous Grizzly, and I was like, "Yo, that sounds way better than Aggressively Average Gamer. I'm gonna steal that." And now I'm Anonymous Grizzly.
I forgot you were Grizzly Average.
Yeah, Aggressively Average Gamer was my tag before, and then before that it was. Who knows?
All right, so overweight corgi. When a mama corgi and a daddy corgi love each other very much, they have sex. If you guys don't know what that is, wait until about the 6th grade or so. You'll have a class about it. Are you okay? Are you fine? Okay. No, I'm just kidding. Just ignore everything I just said.
Yeah. Don't say the S word. Say coitus.
Coitus. Anyways, we were me and Jacob here. We were playing.
What's up?
We were playing Rocket League one day. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. It's a game about cars and soccer.
It's pretty fun. It can also be very, very frustrating.
Yeah, sometimes. I've witnessed the frustrating moments. But I was trying to be one of those fucking smart ass people where the name displays and then it says scores. So you want to be like a cockroach scored or your mom scored or something like that bullshit. So I put an overweight corgi scored. And then, I don't know, I just kept it. I took out Anne.
Just stuck.
And I've kept overweight corgi. And then kind of kept the same I don't know, not style. It's similar to overweight corgi, just swapped it over to a fat corgi please.
Fat corgi please.
Yeah. And that's where we're at today.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
So yeah. That's how we got our usernames. Maybe should be anything else we want to throw in there? Maybe.
Well, I know. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna say my last username because that it's referenced to other channels as well as my name potentially. Because I know I've had 5 other YouTube channels that pretty much no one knows about, and I'd like to keep it that way because
I know
there's some cringy stuff on there, kids, that I don't want you to know about.
Yeah.
I think Aggressively Average Gamer still exists.
Yeah, I think I'm still following or subscribed to it on one of my channels. Shit, I should have said that. God, now people are gonna go through your channel and be like, "Who subscribed to you?"
Whoa, this isn't me. There's somebody else though. Aggressively Average Gaming.
Remember when you were Bowser Powers?
Oh, that was my old one. Yeah.
I don't know if you want me to say that, but it's out there now.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay.
Aggressively Average Gamer doesn't exist anymore, but Bowser Powers might. Holy crap.
Remember that when you got super pissed off that other dude had Bowser Power?
At what?
That other YouTuber.
Oh yeah, that channel that now has fucking 42,000 subscribers.
Do they have 42,000 now? Holy
yeah,
shit.
The little kid who just plays with his toys. Yeah.
I didn't know you were still salty about it. My bad.
I'm not still salty about it. It's just really easy to be still salty about it. But okay, so now he's on to he actually does reviews of games.
Oh shit! Look, he's copying you.
Oh, but he's done with Nintendo content, and then immediately released ARMS, Captain Toad, Mario Superstar Baseball, Mario Tennis Aces, Octopath, Paper Mario. Dang, dude. Best Smash game, bunch of Mario Kart stuff, bunch of Mario Party stuff. Dude, you can't say you're done with Nintendo content and then just hop on right back onto the Nintendo board.
All right, let's get
stop
back
reviewing
on
the
this
channel.
Track here.
Hey, at me, Bowser Power. Don't actually.
Chill,
I don't want to talk to you.
Relax. Calm down.
It's not in a bad way. I just don't like them people.
So we have a lot of, or at least I do. I don't know if I've like talked to Jacob most about it. The plans for this channel.
Oh yeah, that was that's the next thing I was going to talk about.
Yeah.
Is maybe like how games we picked.
Yeah, so we're just kind of like keeping it simple for now. So I will play games and we'll post it on Mondays and Thursdays, and then Jacob's games, he's gonna post them on Tuesdays and Fridays, and then we're gonna have like a just a one-off kind of day on Wednesday, which is just our one-off Wednesdays games. And then
just have some fun with some random stuff.
And then we're just gonna have like a podcast every Saturday that we're gonna hopefully post to iTunes, SoundCloud, and Google Play as well, so you guys can listen in on that. Did we ever figure out how to post on Spotify, or is that not?
So the Spotify one required there's like a subscription you have to pay for in order to post stuff. So I was figured that maybe one day.
Gross.
I mean, yeah, like this isn't our jobs. We want to make that clear to everybody. This is just a fun little hobby that we enjoy doing. That we really enjoy doing.
And I think it also was like just a nice way for us to, like, play games together and kind of have a reason to more often as well.
Yeah.
Plus, like, so I mean, we tried to do this once before as well. I mean, it's not like we can just ignore the old SodaCake channel.
The old SodaCakes when.
So I mean, we've tried this before, and it just with timing and schedules, and the fact that Corey and I live on like opposite sides of.
Dude, you're not supposed to tell them. You're not supposed to say that. Oh my god!
They have to know.
No, they can't.
I mean,
this is a secret. We live.
You're talking about that you got your tattoo in Vancouver, and I'm talking about opening a business in North Carolina in the same podcast. So it's obvious that people have to understand by now. That's probably honestly the hardest part of the show is the fact that there's a 3-hour time difference.
Oh yeah. The time zones suck.
Right now, it is still daylight where you are, and where I'm at, it is pitch fucking black outside.
Actually, it's starting to get dark, but yeah, you're right.
Isn't it only like 4 o'clock?
Yeah, it's 4 o'clock, so it starts getting dark around then.
Gotcha. So yeah, I mean,
but yeah,
that's a hard part, and then obviously like we play games together, and we've been playing single player games, so it's all about the proper equipment and screen sharing and stuff like that. So,
but like we're trying to make it work, and we're trying to. It's us having fun while like we just want you guys to have fun too during it. So like
definitely,
we're not trying to be over the top or like clickbaity or anything. This is just kind of like a little fun thing where people can just come out and I don't know, hang out. Like just you feel? I don't know.
Speaking of coming out,
okay,
how long is it gonna take, Courtney? I'm
Dude, you're not supposed to say that, man. I was trying to. I'm just keeping it down on the down low. We totally just made it up.
And then let's see. So what else should we talk about?
Well,
I guess like just the future of the channel. I guess really.
Yeah. So I don't know. I have a lot of cool stuff planned out for it. It's just gonna take a lot of like work and effort to get to that point. Eventually, I'd like to do like sketches and stuff, but that's gonna be pretty hard with the whole distance thing.
We'd have to solve the distance issue first. Yeah. Maybe one day.
Who knows?
And then I mean, like games wise, do we want to like take suggestions for games?
We can take suggestions. Like obviously, if you guys want to see games, put in the comments or my Discord. I don't know if anyone else is in the Discord. A lot of people who watch these videos are in the Discord, but just you can post suggestions wherever. We'll take them. And
you can tweet at either of us directly or at the SodaCakes Twitter, and we'll see that. You can leave them as comments on videos, and we can see those. I think the best suggestions that we could get would be for topics that you want to hear us talk about on the podcast, really.
And also guests, if you guys want to see any guests on here. I'm trying to get a few guests to come on eventually.
Probably once we have a little bigger following, people will be more open to that.
A little more. No, once we're PewDiePie size,
Oh yeah. Once we get to make diss tracks about T-Series, then
when we can serve some bitch lasagna, then we'll let you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think there's anything else really to talk about us. To you guys.
Alrighty. Well, I guess maybe we shall reconvene next week for the next podcast,
see you guys next.
Maybe we can get some suggestions from you guys for what you want to hear us talk about. I think by the time we record the next episode, I will. Well, maybe I might have seen the new Spider-Man movie by then.
God damn it, dude! I still need to see that.
Into the Spider-Verse?
Yeah, I really want to.
Or is that what it's called?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm going to see it within a week. So if you also see it within a week, we could talk about it next time.
Hell yeah, let's do it, dude.
Oh wait, what's today? Yeah, technically 1 week from today, boys.
Yeah, so this is the first SodaCast, everyone. Again.
Yeah, I hope you. Oh,
sorry. No, I was just gonna say, hope you enjoyed.
That's what I was.
Whoa, dude, we're like connected somehow.
It's like we'd say the same thing for our outros every time.
It's like we finish each other's
sandwiches.
Exactly. I love mayonnaise.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it's better than Miracle Whip.
Yeah, that's true. All right. I really need to.
Let us know in the comments down below. What do you think is better, mayonnaise or Miracle Whip?
Well, isn't it the same thing?
Nope. Some of you are wrong.
All right. Well, I really need to pee. So bye.